Right now, I got an ooey gooey cheesy bite right now. It's so cheesy. What's good, UBTubies? Back at it again with another mukbanger. Right now, or actually, I just picked up Subway out of all places. And yes, I know I always talk crap about Subway, but I went to their website to figure out what I was gonna eat today, and they had these new Subway melts. And these things just look all types of amazing. The picture of them online, they had the cheese coming all out of it. And I know it doesn't seem like it's anything out of the ordinary from Subway. It looks like a regular sandwich almost, besides this like charred, I don't know if y'all can see that charred look on there. But I normally get the flatbreads from Subway, and these just look, I don't know, they just look different. It looked like something that I needed to try for you guys, and the flatbreads has always been my go-to for the past, I want to say over a decade. Every time I go to Subway, I don't think I've really had the regular bread from Subway in a while. It smells good, but I always get the flatbreads. And with these, I think I looked at the nutrition when I was ordering online, and it was like 3x the cheese, 3 times the amount of cheese that is normally in a Subway sandwich. But let me just dive into this thing, because I'm actually super hungry. I want to just, it's already 12, it's almost 1 o'clock right now, so let me get started with this thing. This thing is good. Like, Subway is normally not an option for me. I never really be driving around hungry thinking, oh, I'm gonna go get Subway, or Subway sounds good today, or anything like that. But this time it actually came up into my mind, and I was like, I haven't done a video on Subway. Maybe I should do Subway. Maybe I should try Subway. It's been a long time. But this thing, I don't know, it's a little different. And I got the Subway BMT. I usually always get the Subway BMT for some reason. And I don't know, I think I probably told you guys that Subway was my second job that I ever had. So maybe that's the reason why I don't really think of Subway as a place to go eat, because I worked there. I actually probably only worked there for like 4 months or something. Way back in the day. I'm talking about like 12 years ago, 13 years ago. But when I was calculating this on the website, I think it was like 1,200, 1,300 calories. I'll put the little nutrition fact thing up for you guys. But when I was looking at adding the toppings and everything, when I went to the cheese portion, it did say 3 times the cheese of every kind of cheese. I don't know if there was actually that much cheese on here, because usually, Subway footlong is like 4 slices of cheese for the whole footlong. 3 times that amount would be 12 pieces of cheese. I don't know if that seems like a little ridiculous. Seems like almost too much cheese, but this thing is tasting good. Look at all that cheese coming out the side of that sandwich. That thing just looked good. And it was only like $8, I think, because normally I think cheese is like an additional $1 or $2. And for them to be putting 3 times the amount of cheese for seems to be the same price, I like it. So the BMT, I'm sounding like I'm working there, but the BMT got 4 pieces of ham for the footlong, 4 pieces of ham, 6 pieces of salami, and 6 pieces of pepperoni for a footlong. If you're a Subway employee or something, check me, make sure I'm getting these facts right, because from what I believe, that's what I remember making back in the day. And I added Chipotle Southwest, which is what I always add to all of my Subway sandwiches. I added the Chipotle vinaigrette, which seems like a weird mix, Chipotle Southwest and Chipotle vinaigrette, but for some reason, these weird concoctions work with Subway for some reason. Veggies, I got lettuce, pickles, tomatoes, onions. I was gonna add banana peppers, but since I added pickles, I was like, I don't need extra. I usually add banana peppers and don't add pickles, but today I was feeling like pickles. I actually don't even know what actual cheese they use, because I don't remember actually choosing a cheese for myself. I think they just probably do American or something. But Subway is not like Jimmy John's. I don't usually have the issue of my sandwich falling out of the back end of the sandwich like Jimmy John's does. Or every time you take a bite from a Jimmy John's sandwich, the meat just squirts out of the back. The veggies fall out, but they do a better job of melting the sandwich together or something. And like I said, it is currently like $12.49. Broke my fast basically right at 11. Drank my protein shake, got my 50 grams in. And it takes me a little while sometimes to figure out what I'm gonna do or what I'm gonna eat for lunch. I did have a nice back, shoulders, and biceps workout today. And I did my 15 minutes on the elliptical to warm it up. Feeling pretty good. And I was actually like this close to getting cookies from Subway, the chocolate chip and the macadamia, but I hit myself in the face. Not really, but I told myself there's no real reason to add those additional calories. Like I told you guys, I'm still trying to keep my calories around the 2200, 2300 range right now. And I'm actually only working out about 5 days a week as opposed to 6 to 7 days a week. And I think I felt a little bit better by taking those 2 days in the weekend off. I don't know, it just kind of gives me time to more time to recover, more time to just relax and not have as small of a size. I mean, this is really like it's like a regular piece of bread, like the regular Italian bread that it looks like. Cause I know the little red things that they be putting the bread in when they cook it from working there. And this seems like the same bread. They just put it in like the panini machine or something. And like they didn't really smash it, but to get those like charred black lines on there, they did something. And I think this is American cheese. Just by looking at it, it just seems like American. Right now, I got an ooey gooey cheesy bite right now. It's so cheesy. This is just cheese, like just straight cheese. And tell me why I ordered curbside to go. And I don't know, these curbside to go people start to get lazy or something. I ordered my sandwich about 15 minutes, or actually it only takes me 5 minutes to get to Subway. Ordered my sandwich, told them I was here on the little website, curbside thing. And I'm sitting there just like checking around, making sure like is somebody gonna come. I said somebody's gonna come to the vehicle. I told them what vehicle I'm driving, what color, everything. I'm sitting there just waiting. I'm like, should I go in there if I click the contactless curbless pickup curbside? And it's like, am I the bad guy for, you know, choosing that option? Is it more work for them to have to come outside? It's not a bad day. It's like 60 degrees, 55, 60. And I'm just like, maybe I should just go in there and get my sandwich. And lo and behold, I go in there and my sandwich is just sitting there. And it didn't even come in the, you know how Subway usually wraps the sandwich up in that paper stuff? I didn't get the paper stuff. My sandwich was just in this brown bag with no wrapping or anything, just open. Like I could see my sandwich wide open in the brown paper bag. And it looks like they put the bag in the panini thing or something. It's got brown lines on it just like the sandwich. But my sandwich was just out there in the open, just getting cold, you know, and I actually had to throw this thing in the microwave for like 30 seconds just to warm it up a little bit. It was a little upsetting, but I guess people just don't like going outside and doing their job. Like if I say curbside pickup, that means curbside pickup, right? And if you guys are watching the video still, don't forget to subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, and hit that bell notification icon below so you never miss a future upload. Yeah, it's dumb cheesy. I don't know if you guys just like to see what I'm talking about. I mean, you can see the thickness of the cheese. And I think it really is 12 pieces of cheese. I don't know. But with that 1,200 or like 1,000 calories or whatever, it seemed like it would be a lot more calories than that. Since I'm with this sandwich and my shake, I'm somewhere around 1,500, 1,600 calories right now. I'll probably just end the day with just a few ounces of maybe a mixture of peanuts or cashews or something. When I'm eating out like this, I don't like to eat too much food because it's such a calorie dense meal or sandwich that it's just smarter for me to just only eat that one meal, you know, and I'm already fasting. So it's like I get all my calories in within usually 6 to 8 hours or something. Sometimes less. I mean, it just depends on the day, really. Another cheesy bite. But yeah, I'm not gonna hold it against the employees. I mean, it was like 8 people working back there, and there's maybe like 4 people in line. But I don't know. Things happen sometimes at work. I don't know. You would think that the people would want to get out the restaurant. That way they could go out there and take their phone out. Because you know how you're not allowed to text at work and be on your phone or something. You can go out there and take a little break when you're giving people their food in their cars, if you know what I mean. That's just my take on it. But I guess everybody's not like me, huh? Gotta add this flavor back in the sandwich. But like I said, at least the meat doesn't fall out the sandwich for some reason, like Jimmy John's. Would much rather have the veggies fall out than the meat, even though I don't want my sandwich falling apart. I'm gonna need a toothpick or something next time to stab it, keep it closed. But this Subway melt thing I like the idea. And just like that, that Subway melt, I think it is definitely worth it. It was like $8 for the foot long, which is really like, seemed like it's really like 8 or 9 inches. It's not really a foot long like they always try to say it is. Yes, I said it, but with this Subway melt, you guys should definitely go try it out. It's basically giving you free cheese. If you are a cheesy person, you like a bunch of cheese, you like meltiness, you like gooiness, you like all that good stuff, definitely go to Subway and check out this sandwich. Not necessarily the BMT, that's my sandwich, that's my go-to, but they do have every option you can get that you could also get in the Subway melt, which is the steak and cheese, the chicken bacon ranch, the spicy Italian, all your favorites, whatever. Wow. But with that said, guys, thank you for tuning in. Like the video if you have not already, subscribe, and make sure you click that notification bell icon so you never miss another video, another mukbanger, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.